Sorry, Virgo. I don't know why it just stopped recording like that. I hate when that kind of stuff happens. It happened in my Taurus reading too, so crazy. All right. So, what I was saying was that there was some kind of ending or change, right? Some kind of fated ending or change to your stability, possibly maybe an ending with a relationship with another earth sign, right? Or just there was something that maybe that was a long-term something long-term, long-standing within your life, and there was a major change within that. But it was something that was divinely orchestrated. There was divine timing at it, right? Right, and it might have really rocked your confidence here, and your stability is what I'm really sensing here, because there was some kind of maybe sneakiness, or someone really betrayed you and lied to you. Okay, and there needed to be some type of ending to whatever was going on in this situation, and it might have really changed, and maybe that's why you've been so in your head. Maybe that's why things have taken you. You've really needed to like hone in on your patience, because something ended here and it really shook you. Okay, it really changed. It changed the way that you felt. It changed your stability. It changed the way that you were going to be moving forward in life, right? It disrupted your peace, right? Is really what I was getting from this earlier on. And I really do see that. So let's move on to the Four of Athames, the Four of Swords here. Oh. And that just went flying. Sorry, guys, hold on. And it's the Four of Cups. And again, in this one, this also is like a very meditative. So I don't, maybe you've kind of pulled back, started thinking about missed opportunities, focusing on what wasn't working, why it wasn't working. You've really like kind of pulled yourself back and have been looking at what kind of went wrong here. Okay. Wow. And then Knight of Swords. And then it's like something comes rushing in here. There's some kind of maybe communication comes rushing in, right? And it really, I'm feeling like something gets thrown off even more, like even more communication. There's something else that's coming in here. This feels like something else that comes in, and it kind of derails you. Like, I feel like you had already had an ending pulled back. The ending was kind of faded and all of that stuff. And you really focused on maybe moving forward, maybe, after doing some meditation, after taking some time to really rest and kind of look at the situation and see where things went wrong, how you contributed, and kind of doing some kind of, like inner work, right? Taking the time to kind of introspect, look at yourself. All right. You want to move forward, right? Want to walk away from whatever is negative, whatever is no longer emotionally serving you. Really contemplating on leaving everything in the past behind, just leaving it all behind you and moving forward in a completely different direction. And it's like you really feeling this missed opportunity, this disappointment, and wanting to move out of that because it's disrupting your peace. The Six of Wands. So once you walk away, it's like once you start to emotionally detach and moving away from any of the negativity, it's like either you start getting a lot of attention, you start getting a lot of praise, or you feel like maybe you've won in some way. There's some kind of victory in moving forward and walking away, even if it's slowly. Even if it's slowly. Even if it's been taking quite some time to do this, maybe, this slowly some kind of victory is coming in. Slowly you are moving away from negativity, and you're slowly starting to like win over the heaviness of what the situation was, your emotions. You're starting to win over and leave behind all of the negative emotions that was attached to this. And you maybe because your goal and your focus was on this anxiety, on what wasn't working, on, the overthinking, all of that stuff, right? And you've been trying to slowly work on this. Can I know more about this 9 of Athame? Oh, I did it again. Sorry, guys. Ace of Wands. You are so worried over a new beginning. You are so I think you're fearful that you're not going to get a new beginning is like what I'm getting here. It's like you are scared that you won't have some kind of, like a new beginning. You won't have your emotional fulfillment, your wish, your 10 of Cups, your happy home, happy life. You really think that, and the stability and the nurturing and the family. You're so scared that that's not going to happen for you. Well, I'm here to say that is it's self-sabotage. You're literally deceiving yourself. The mental conflict, this is you doing this to yourself. It's like you're talking yourself out of a new beginning. You're talking yourself out of this being something good. It's like you're trying to focus on it being something bad. These two also fell out, and it's juggling. Maybe you keep going back and forth, right? About maybe reconciling, right? Maybe you keep juggling, going back and forth about reconciling, and this is what's really heavy in your head, or you're trying to balance things out and trying to really rely on friends in your community and going out and getting help and tapping into resources, okay? Be careful of the negative self-talk, the self-sabotaging, the anxiety, the overthinking, the fear allowing you to convince yourself that this new beginning, this balancing, maybe a new, a new balanced beginning, reconciliation or something along those lines can't happen because, I just feel like there's a self-sabotage in some kind of new beginning. You also should be maybe tapping into your community, family, friends, relying on going out and spending time with, just others right now to help bring in some kind of balance, right? It helps you with this mental conflict, okay? It helps you juggle the idea of this new beginning. There really is some heavy like self-sabotage is what I'm feeling here, Virgo. Maybe with this, maybe there's a past connection here. Maybe there's just with the past, it's really starting to weigh you down and you need to bring some kind of balance back into your life. Okay, in the past here, the King of Chalices, please, let's get more on this King of Chalices. Because there was love here or you felt emotionally stable in a situation. Yeah, you were waiting on an emotionally fulfilling, maybe a connection. You've been waiting on somebody that's emotionally stable. It's like you have a lot of love to give and you're waiting for somebody to be able to reciprocate that, right? To give that back to you. Yeah, and give you you're waiting on stability, you're waiting on commitment. Maybe we're waiting on commitment with a water sign and, finally seeing the ending for what it's worth. Maybe there really wasn't commitment and things came in and kind of rocked you, right? And you needed to maybe let go of the idea of that happening, right? Because it's like in the past here, you were waiting on somebody to be emotionally available and offer you a commitment, okay? And I just feel like that maybe that you were holding out, you were really holding on to maybe that happening and you were being patient and waiting for it, right? After some kind of ending happened. Yeah, this, like, there's a new beginning. New beginning. Make a decision to manifest. Interesting. All right. So let's go on with your strength. Yeah, because I feel like there was just a lot of waiting going on here. Waiting for, you know, someone to be emotionally available, marriage material. You know what I mean? You've been waiting on someone to be able to come in and you can marry them and have a happy life. Your strength. Okay. Oh, wow. So these two were the ones that flipped out. And I feel like this one, it flipped but didn't quite come out. So I feel like you're healing or getting really clear on what it is here that is going to emotionally fulfill you, right? And allowing whatever doesn't emotionally fulfill you, kind of let that go. It's like you're tapping into your higher self. You're allowing your higher self and your intuition to really guide you to close out some cycles here, okay? And really let go of the burdens. Maybe commitment feels burdensome to you. Maybe your idea of happiness isn't what another person's idea of happiness looks like, right? And you needing to have some kind of balance here. Maybe you really wanting commitment, right? And that's what's going to make you happy, but it's like waiting has been feeling very burdensome to you. You've felt like you've been waiting a long time, but I feel like maybe these cycles are closing and things are starting to wrap up. Things that you've been fighting for, working really hard towards, putting a lot of effort into. I feel like you're going to be reaping your rewards here in the immediate future because of that. Yeah, something very unexpected. I feel like there's something you're not seeing coming. Okay. There's something very unexpected happening here. Hold on just a second. Sorry, guys. Things kind of went willy-nilly on me. Okay, so this came out. Unexpected, equal give and take, reciprocity. You're trying to build something here. Maybe with a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, this is something that you've been really thinking about. Okay, this is something that a seed that maybe you've planted, maybe you put kind of something out there and you've really worked on it and you're trying to manifest it. And it's like you're getting this unexpected, it's like you're getting this unexpected reward for persevering through this, something that you worked really heavy on, something that you put a lot of effort into. And it's like you want to get something back out of that, right? It's something that you've wanted to get something out of. I think you're unexpectedly going to get what you've put out into the universe back to you. I think the universe is going to deliver to you, maybe in the form of a fire sign, maybe just in the form of confidence and power and opportunities to really showcase what it is that you're made of, you know, building your own and being able to be really independent and stand within one's power. And the universe is unexpectedly like showing you this is what you've worked for. And I feel like maybe some of those blessings are starting to come in because this balance here, this outcome, right, with justice, this is this karmic justice. This is you getting that balance, right? That balance back from what you've put out. And I see unexpectedly, you're going to start getting exactly what you've put in. You're going to start harvesting what you've put out there. The standing stone, please. For Virgo, the standing stone, please, for Virgo. Oh my gosh. The Hermit. This is introspection. This is going within. This is tapping into spirituality. This is you And then look, another 9 of Wands. You've fought. You've really dug deep. You've really have fought tooth and nail, going within, fighting these demons, really looking at where you've gone wrong, what part you played in things, really starting to go within and heal yourself, learning and integrating your lessons, and a lot of balance and karmic justice is coming in for you. Can I get one more, please, for the standing stone? Spirit, can I get one more, please, for the standing stone? One more, please. There it is. Yes. Truth, communication, new beginning, a brand new, just, true beginning. You are going to start standing in your truth and talking your truth like so much easier. Things are really going to start moving in your favor here. I think whatever ending that has transpired maybe in the beginning of this month that really kind of rocked you and started things kind of in emotion for you is bringing you full circle. And as you move into May, I think that a lot of things that maybe you had worked on in the past, old seeds you had planted, old, things that you had put good out in the universe is going to start coming back to you. You're going to start balancing. I feel like maybe these emotions, maybe going back and forth, possibly with reconciling with somebody, but I feel like the victory is going to take its time here. It's going to come in slower than you think, but you are working on closing these cycles. You are working on putting these burdens down. You are working towards what it is that emotionally fulfills you. And by tapping into your higher self, really working on going within and listening to your gut and yourself, I feel like this clarity, you walking in your truth, speaking your truth is really going to come to you. And it is going to bring in that justice that you've been looking for. It's going to balance those scales out that you've been looking to balance because you've felt very unbalanced. Something like disrupted your peace, right? And you are going to get stable. Stability is going to come back in to a situation. All right, let's get some oracle cards here for this spread. Let's see what the oracle cards say. Spirit. Oh, okay. Fellow travelers, support is all around you. That's what I was saying with that 3 of Cups, like really leaning on your community, your family, your friends, getting out there, hanging out with them to try to help alleviate this anxiety, this self-sabotage, this talking negatively to oneself and in fear about this new beginning so that some kind of balance can come in, okay? Really tapping into your support system. Okay, guys, and then stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. This feels similarly very much like the Hermit card. By going within oneself, introspection, working on your shadow, working on these demons, right? Really releasing toxic negative patterns. You really working on yourself. Gains that confidence. It brings that confidence, right? With that Queen of Wands there, brings that confidence back into yourself, that power. And it's like unexpectedly, you really start stepping into a very fiery part of yourself that maybe you didn't know that you had before. Okay, a lot of power that you didn't know you had before. And you're going to be able to manifest things much easier, I feel like, on the other side of this. Interesting, Virgo. Okay, we're going to move on. I'm just going to clean this up a little bit here, and we're going to do the messages from your person if you're involved with somebody, or messages just that the universe needs to tell you. If you hear my daughter screaming, she's playing a video game and gets really crazy during her video games. Please excuse that. She's not hurt. She's just crazy. Let me just put these away, get these out of the way here, because I don't want it to be too busy, like you guys can't see everything, because these ones you can read them, so I want you to be able to read them easily. All right. This is the Dr. Mother Earth Oracle on Twitter, Dr. Mother Earth. Okay. It says, look at the red flags, bitch. Okay. Okie dokes. To me, that is like, I feel like integrating those lessons, right? You've been through a lot of things. You've gone through your endings. You've gone through your tower moments. You know what doesn't look right, what doesn't feel right. Start really paying attention to that and really listen to yourself. For Virgo for the month of April, please, Spirit. Virgo for the month of April, please. Spirit, Virgo. Oop. Separation is ahead for this connection. Yeah, I really do. I feel like there's something not right going on here, and you really need to start listening to your intuition. Express your love. Sometimes your partner doesn't feel the love. Maybe there's just not enough love in this relationship. Maybe there's just not enough good communication. Maybe your love languages are different, and there's just stuff maybe that you're not really into, or maybe that's just not for you, and it is going to possibly bring in a separation because it's just not something that you can deal with. Okay. So this also is like expressing yourself authentically. And it's funny that I was saying that as the mask came out. It says not showing true feelings, hiding, personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting. That's what I'm saying. Like something doesn't feel right here. Somebody's wearing false masks, pretending to be something that they're not. And I think that you need to move away from that. It says keys on a ring. It says many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. Be very careful here that somebody's not feeding you lies, is not just stringing you along, keeping you, is one way with you, and then behind closed doors or in other areas is a completely different person, okay? And then this says siren, alluring, seductive, enticing, mysterious, threatening, vindictive, rebellious. Yeah, this energy is just really yucky, and I would say the hell the fuck away from it, Virgo. Whoever this is, you need to drop. Big time. Any more for Virgo? The butterfly, relationship evolving into the next phase, healing inner child growth. Yeah, I feel like you need to do a lot of healing within oneself. I think you need to do some introspection, pulling one away from others, and just kind of doing your thing right now and making it about you. Okay, because there's definitely either you or somebody else is acting extremely false within this situation, and you need to move away from that. Okay, somebody's not, even if they're very alluring, it's like it's a manipulation. They're doing it on purpose. They're purposely alluring you in because they need you for something. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got here. So, hold on just a second. Where did I put that? Give me 1 second, guys. I need the booklet for the chakras so I know which chakra it is. Sorry, I thought I had it next to me. Okay. So, this one is the sacral chakra. Okay, sexuality, creativity, intimacy, planting seeds for the future. You had that in your spread. So there's something that you've been planting, and in your immediate future, you're going to see the rewards of that. So plant intentively. Make sure you're actually trying to sow the seeds that you actually want, and not something inadvertently that maybe that you wouldn't want. Okay? All right. Pay attention to the red flags here, guys. And what one is that? Oh, and that one has a chakra on it. Hold on. This is an Aquarius. So maybe Aquarius is in your chart and or somebody else's chart. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. Let's see what this says. It says friendly. So somebody could be really friendly, right? They're alluring. Just be careful though. All right, let's see what this one is. This one is the throat chakra. Okay, and it's supposed to look like that. This one's the throat chakra. It's communication, passing on information to heal others, speak your truth, right? So, speaking like right that was the end there. That was the Ace of Swords that was out there towards the end of the old spread. It was really saying like standing up for yourself, speaking your truth, knowing who you are, and really being able to say it, feel it, and live it. And that really talks about speaking your truth. So speak up. If something's not for you, speak up. If something, like it says express your love. Sometimes your partner doesn't feel the love. Maybe you need to express more, right? Maybe you need to express that you feel like someone's being false. You know, call out the red flags when they happen. There's something about communicating needing to be here. So this is a mountainous landscape. Okay, and so the mountains, to me, this offers stability, but this is like usually something that's not changeable, right? It can be very stubborn, something that maybe like a hard obstacle, a block in the way that maybe you would have to learn how to go around or over, right? It's being able to climb up and getting over what is it? What is it called? I'm blanking on the word right now, but it's being able to overcome obstacles, basically, right? But it also offers a lot of stability, groundedness, earthy nature. Okay. Let's see, what else do we have here? Is this a lion? Okay, so we have Leo here. This also talks about strength. This talks about pride. This talks about, it also could talk about ego. Okay. It could talk about needing to maybe put pride aside for the betterment of the situation, but also allowing yourself to be proud in who you are, never backing down. There's a lot of strength and courage, right? And speaking up, speaking your truth, and allowing yourself to do that, right? With this lion energy. Also can talk about resilience, stamina, right? That perseverance, really having their courage to get through things, and a protective nature. Okay, let's see what this is. Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to get it so that it... What does that say? Sagittarius? Okay, so it's Sagittarius. So you could be dealing with a Sag. And this says optimistic. This could be some of your placements in your chart and or your person's chart. So here's a circus tent, right? Again, if you're messing around with somebody who's a clown, who's wearing a mask, you know, they can only there's only so much that you can participate in, right? It's like, why do you keep going to the circus? This also could talk about fun, illusions, just so pay attention to what's around you, who's around you, what you're doing in the month of April, okay, here, Virgo. Let's see what this is. A hot air balloon. This talks about travel. This talks about imagination. This talks about dreaming, having maybe one's head in the clouds. It also talks about maybe someone being on the other side of the earth, right? Maybe someone needing to travel, or maybe just needing to go away and indicating that you need to travel. You need to go and set your sights elsewhere to get over these obstacles, right? And then we have a Scorpion here. So it could be a Scorpio, just because Scorpions are the sign of Scorpios. But This also talks about being resilient. This talks about having, sorry if you can hear my daughter, it's so funny. This talks about shedding, transformation, also about maybe being like a little emotionless and being like cold and really just staying into oneself and like in a survivor or primitive nature, right? Like a fight or flight, right? Very primal, primitive nature. You know, you're in survival mode. So maybe needing to work on feeling a little bit more grounded. Okay. Okay, guys. Oop, and there's one right here that I didn't see. Oh my goodness, so funny. Okay, so that's a frog. This talks about taking a leap of faith. It talks about good luck also. It also talks about needing to, sometimes needing to sit still and kind of observe and having patience before going for what it is that you want, or, you know, striking while it's hot type thing. Allowing yourself to kind of take an observation of everything around you. This also could talk about, like I said, taking a leap of faith and possibly fertility. So if, you know, if that's not something that you want, you don't want to get pregnant, wrap it up, be safe. All right, Virgo. That's it for your monthly. It's going to come out in 2 videos. Part 1 is like 13, 14 minutes long. And then there's going to be this video. Feel free to share it, like it, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you guys know when I'm coming back out with more videos. I'm going to try to upload more sometime soon here. And I hope you guys have an amazing April. And until I see you again, bye.